A peace is of the nature of a conquest, for then both parties nobly are subdued, and neither party loser.
Yes, Fayu. I see it. Check in when your wingmen are ready.
Fayu's ready.
Noma's checking in ready.
Lift ready. Group 2.
Reyes go.
Ready's good. Group 3.
Lex and Ms. go.
Trails are ready. Group 4.
Best path to success, Jin.
Best path to success, Fayu. To all of us. Groups 3 and 4. Engage the breaking fighters and try to pull them away from the Blue Star. 2. Start closing off their exits. Fayu and I are going to start our strafing run. Everyone scan for that weapon's location.
Let's light him up.
Armed and tracking, breaking off. I'll meet you on the other side.
Armed and hot. First the turrets, then the landing bay.
Understood. can't shake them.
I followed in behind you, but I can't get a clear shot without the risk of hitting you.
I agree. This is way too close.
Falling back? Just give the word.
You'll know when.
You think so?
I hope so. Thanks, Nama. Nice shot.
Keeping you alive is what I do.
Uh-huh. Group 1 lead, this is lead 2. Jin, you still alive?
What's your situation, Blake?
They won't be using their landing bays anytime soon. Have you located the weapon?
No. We need to keep scanning for it. It'll show up.
We should have seen it by now. We'll continue the sweep. Keep the area clear for you.
Understood. Let's make another run, Feiyu.
I'm right with you, Jin.
I just picked up multiple targets on your 6 o'clock, Jen.
Where did they come from?
We're tracking them. Swinging back for an intercept.
Outside.
That was a group we didn't count on.
Makes me wonder what kind of opposition leads 3 and 4 have come up against.
Oh my.
Oh my what?
Well, look at them. They're splitting up as if they were running away.
Look at their pattern. They're not running, they're regrouping. Trelza, tell me you've seen this before. Yeah, Murney, I have. It's one of their favorite flanking moves. Looks like they don't want us here. Well, that'd be a good guess.
I suggest multi-spread missiles to even up the odds.
I like it. Team, pick a target. Wait for my command.
Raya locked and ready to fire.
Ready here, Trelza.
Ready? Fire! They don't scare easily.
No, they don't. Let's finish this.
I've got one that seems to be going with them. Breaking off, Trelza.
Group 3, lead 1 here. We have a fix on the weapon. Status.
We've been kept busy, but we'll manage. You know, reinforcements would be nice.
Group 2, help out. Feiyu, stay back and cover me. I'll finish up here. The blue star's burning so badly it doesn't present much of a threat now.
Falling back.
Nama, new vector.
I'm right behind you.
They're leading us into that debris field.
We're gonna follow them. We need to flank them.
Understood.
Can't get a good lock. Too many objects.
Getting no return.
Just wait. They'll turn up. They can't have gone too far.
Looks like Lexington's busy.
Yeah, I am. And by the way, they're hiding behind that big rock.
There.
Gotcha. Go.
missile lock.
I'm hit.
I'm headed your way, Lexum. Hang on.
Breaking off to support Trelza.
Understood.
Phoenix, I need stability control now.
Attempting to compensate.
This isn't going well.
Stability restored to 75%.
Good enough. How bad is the damage?
Extensive. Left vertical stabilizer, destroyed. Left thruster nacelle, destroyed. Antimatter detonation, contained.
Well, that's good news.
Recommend transferring throttle control to the central thrusters.
Do it.
Jin, I'm reading some energy buildup on the cruiser.
I see it. I've got to get this launch on target to complete the mission. Keep any remaining fighters away from me, Feiyu.
I know. Success, Jin.
To you, Feiyu.
Jin, the gun!
Uh-oh.
Feiyu, I'm ready here. Come in, Feiyu.
I read you. Go.
Enemy neutralized, heading back to you. Where's Jin?
I don't know. He destroyed the primary target, but not before he was hit by it.
Any sign of an escape pod?
No, not even any debris. Even if he were vaporized, I would still be reading some traces of him. It's as if he just vanished.
Journeyman, this is Intrepid. We're free and clear, and we're starting our approach in the Mars atmosphere.
Receiving your telemetry, and we will monitor your descent. Tell the gang down there we said hi.
Shuttle underway, Rachel?
Yes, sir. She just launched. Intrepid operating normally. They'll be sending our regards to the ground crew.
Since all contact was lost with Mars Station 1 a month ago, perhaps our shuttle crew can determine how the gang is doing down there.
I hope so. Surface scans of the station do show some signs of damage, but all members of the station are present and accounted for.
Well, with all the information we've already compiled, I'm certain we'll be able to come up with some logical and reasonable explanation. I'm sure our shuttle crew will find all as well.
What about the anomalies we detected near Mars and the coincidental radio blackout soon after at Mars Station?
So far, our studies have shown that despite some unusual residual radiation from the anomalies, they couldn't have had anything to do with the blackouts.
Not even interference with transmissions?
For a month, I'm suspecting something closer to home, their transmitters.
Coincidence or not, it's damn peculiar.
Captain, scanners are detecting something big at 12 o'clock.
Confirmed, Captain. The readings suggest another anomaly. And finally, we're getting a front row seat to one of these things.
Can you tell if it's natural or artificial?
Sir, it's occurring in the flight path of the shuttle.
Holy bejesus, Batman.
Rudy, you mind the theatrics? Please help Matt determine if this is a natural phenomenon.
Yeah.
Rachel, is the Intrepid answering?
No, sir. Frequency is open and there's no static. They're just not answering.
Maybe they can answer.
Oh, man.
Proximity alert, evasive action. Proximity alert, evasive action.
What was that? And where in blazes did it come from?
I have no idea. Do you know which direction it's headed?
Straight for the Journeyman.
Intrepid, this is Journeyman. How do you read?
Yeah, Intrepid here. We're fine. Whew! Been shaken. Check your scanners. You've got incoming. It's fast. It's about 100 feet long or so.
Tracking an inbound, sir. Intercept heading.
Marty, who's coming to dinner? Any idea?
I don't know, Captain. It's not a party barge. We're gonna play it safe and continue down the surface. Let's get out of here.
Good idea, Marty. Rachel, try to get this guy to talk to us.
This is Jen, reporting in the blind on a discrete tactical frequency. Continuing my attack run.
Matt, continue to track him. What's his range?
20,000 in closing, and
what?
He's traveling over 15,000 miles an hour from a virtual standstill in a matter of seconds. It's still accelerating, sir.
How is that possible? Tom, any response?
None, sir. I'm still trying.
Looks like a standard strafing run. Gunnery!
A what run?
Unfortunately, you'll find out what I mean too soon. Diesel, report!
Gunnery here, sir. Assuming battle stations.
Too late. Shipwide, this is the captain. Brace for impact.
Here he comes.
That's not the cruiser. Phoenix, bring up the nav charts for display. Compare them with our current position.
Spacecraft does not match current data. Location does not match previous position.
Diesel, acquire the target and lock on.
Locked on, sir. Tracking and awaiting your signal to fire.
Good. Let's see what this cowboy has planned next. Com?
So the target is passing us again, but in an arc, not in a straight line.
Sounds like he's not so interested in shooting at us again quite yet. Should have seen that coming.
Here he comes.
We see him now. Rudy, what's the damage?
Minor to the power port couplings.
Let me know if you need to go outside for inspection and repair.
Okay.
Attacking vessel, do not fire your weapons. We are not a ship of war. We are here in peace. Please answer. State your intentions.
My intentions? Seems I don't have much choice.
He's just sitting out there, sir, maintaining station-keeping position.
This guy's good. Whatever he is.
How can I trust you? I don't know who you are or your origin.
We should be the ones worried about trusting you. However, in the spirit of diplomacy, I'm Captain Sid Shubian, representing the Earth exploratory vessel Journeyman. Come aboard the landing bay that's opening, and we'll tell you more.
Sir!
He presents a much lesser threat inside the ship than out there, taking potshots at us.
Captain?
I see him. Gunnery, stand down. Matt, you have the bridge. Rachel, come with me to meet our special friend with the hot rod.
Caution. Vehicle recovery operation in progress. Caution. Vehicle recovery operation in progress.
Bridge, Shubian.
Yes, sir. Compton here.
Matt, what's our status?
All's quiet, sir. We've made contact with the shuttle crew, and they're okay. They'll call back when they can give us the condition of the Mars crew.
Good news.
Yes.
Send yourself to briefing 1 and have O'Hara report here with any new information.
Aye, sir. Mr. Reed, you have the bridge.
To answer your question, Jin, we're in our solar system with the star we call Sol. We're orbiting the 4th planet, which is called Mars. Now, to begin with, why were you firing on us?
Oh, we were getting ready.
We?
Yes, we. My squadron and I.
You mean there's more of you coming?
Well, I hope not. I do not wish what happened to me to happen to them. I hope they completed our mission.
Which is?
Captain?
As I was saying, we were on patrol to seek out and destroy a weapon. Our enemies had produced this weapon to ensure our defeat, so that we can no longer interfere with their practices.
So you set out to destroy this weapon there. Why are you here?
They fired on me from a ship about the same size as yours before I could destroy it. When I recovered from its effects, I decided to try and fulfill my mission.
That's when you realized you were not where you were and we were not the enemy?
Yes, and I hope not.
Well, we're not.
Before we go on, could we be introduced?
Sorry. Jin, this is my first officer, Matt Compton. Matt, Jin. He's my second in command.
First officer, second in command? There's logic somewhere there, I suppose.
Never thought of it that way before.
Jin, tell me about this conflict you're involved in.
In our solar system, we have 3 habitable planets. My planet Palo is our homeworld, Vera is the world we colonized, and Atzlo is a world with no indigenous intelligent life. My planet was the one that initiated the talks that led to the treaty signed many years ago that would allow Atzlo to remain untouched by both civilizations.
Apparently, the treaty agreement has not been complied with by these groups, but up until recently have Palo forces been able to exercise the means of enforcing the treaty.
Vera groups began to secretly use Atzlo as a penal colony, dumping their unwanted, undesirables, and criminals. Atrocities to the land resources soon followed, including unmonitored mining. So much resistance has ensued in our efforts to police such violations that war seems to loom over the horizon.
Has war been declared by either party?
No. Our counselors are in debate, arguing whether or not a declaration of war is necessary. I'm fortunate that it wasn't a destructive weapon, which greatly puzzles me.
Why?
Well, because we would expect much more from a foe that seems so determined at getting what it wants at any cost. Now it just seems they want to remove us from the premises, to displace us out of their way.
Just short of being a Pyrrhic victory, it's all neat and tidy, no mess to clean up. Afterward, they leave with a clear conscience of not having killed.
Or the weapon wasn't ready and was designed to kill.
What do you mean?
Just think of the energy that was required to produce the rift in the first place. Channel that energy the wrong way, or the right way, depending on how you look at it, you just may have one big-ass gun on your hands.
She's right.
Yes, she is.
She may be more right than you think.
Explain, Rudy. What have you found?
Some of us are still crawling around his ship. Don't worry there, Pancho. We're not going to hurt it. Although it could certainly hurt us.
How is that exactly?
A plasma pulse gun basically could tear us a new...
Thanks, Rudy. We get the picture.
Anyway, from the readings we got from the attack, plus assessment of the damage, which we got without going outside, I might add, that gave us the data.
Jin, my lead engineer, Rudy Payne.
Before you examine the Dragon Phoenix, you should ask me first.
Ah, a polite alien. Real nice, very pleasant.
Rudy, can you pretend that I'm the captain today and let me handle this?
Sure. Anyway, a lot of surprises still popping out of the rabbit's hat. According to our space jockey's logs and sensor readings, that weapon he speaks of packs a lot of energy.
You think it's designed to destroy?
Hard to say.
Why?
Because it did such a good job of throwing our guest to here. It seems it was designed for instant displacement, but it could be so much more.
You're impressed by this technology, I take it.
Oh, very impressed. His ship alone, I wish I had designed it.
Thank you. I'm quite fond of it myself.
What about the possibility of time travel?
Good question. We thought of that as well. As you know, time and space are related. So we compared Jin's star charts to our own, compensating, of course, for the difference in viewing location. There is no detectable shift in star location. Hence, there was no time travel. Jin's displacement was instantaneous.
You mean to tell me you know how far he traveled?
Yes, approximately 100 light years from here. Not very far on a cosmic scale, but we couldn't feasibly cross it using our own technology.
Do you know where he came from?
Yeah.
That's not a good answer.
Why?
Because if we know where he came from, then Jin's aggressors may know where they sent him. Thusly, they may eventually know about us. The security of our planet is at great risk.
Do you believe that they would invade?
You tell me, Jin. You know them better than we do. But to answer your question, yes. I believe it's a strong possibility.
Not necessarily. I don't have all the data, but so far I'm guessing it was not designed for directional considerations, just results.
Guessing?
A very educated guess. I'm almost certain.
Rudy, I respect your opinion, but I still can't take that risk. I believe our timeline is shorter than I thought. Jin, if you didn't destroy that thing, then we have a vested interest in eliminating it ourselves before they learn how to really use it.
Agreed.
Rudy, can we recreate it, the rift, from what we know now?
What are you planning to do, sir?
I'll let you know once I know for sure we can do it. Rudy?
Yes, we can.
Really?
Most excellent. What?
Really, it's very exciting.
I'm sure. How will you do it? What will you need?
We'll need the big gun.
Guns? On an exploratory craft?
Exploration can be a hazardous business. Go on, Rudy. Why the big gun?
Transferring the particle beam in the direction we need will require the gun.
You said this thing wasn't directional.
I did, and it isn't, as far as I can tell. But I still need the focusing properties of the gun to contain the beam. We can create the energy we need using our antimatter reactor. We're back engineering the math, inherent in the form of the beam.
Antimatter. My ship also runs on antimatter.
I know, but we can't get the acceleration you can.
The key's inertial damping. I'll show you.
So the direction can be manipulated? It's not random?
Oh no, it's not random. What I'm trying to make you understand is that directionality is not at issue unless you're trying to get someplace in particular, like getting Jin home. I'm assuming that's what you had in mind.
It's a start.
Give me the gun and we can make it work. Distance is a bit uncertain. I can't guarantee you pinpoint accuracy, but I can get you to pretty close.
How close?
Within, I'd say, 100,000 miles.
100,000 miles?
Hey, that's pretty good considering the distance. It's less than a second in a light year, and we're talking about 100 here. Of course, I'll have to test it first.
Jin, I'd like you to meet my mission specialist, O'Hara. Rudy, you're hired. When can you begin testing?
0800 hours tomorrow. They'll be preliminary, but it'll be a start. For now, Jin, I need you back at your ship to hook up your computer to ours.
Any more news from Mars?
Everyone is fine. The comm station was destroyed by what seemed to be a meteorite, but turned out to be a probe-type device. Current theory is that a previous anomaly spit this probe out and it crashed. Repairs are underway. Command's been informed, but waiting for further transmissions from you, sir.
I see a great potential threat to our solar system. A warring alien civilization can just drop in on us, and we have some serious problems. Matt, I need you back on the bridge. Rudy, you and Jin get started. Rachel, while your station's still covered, why don't you go with Jin? You too, O'Hara. Start formulating mission specs based on Rudy's findings.
Kyle, hey buddy, why are you holding up?
Okay, I guess. God, I miss her bad. I miss her so much it hurts. Wish she didn't want to break up. She's just not happy with me. Now I wish I had never met her.
Wouldn't it be simple if we could just turn back the hands of time? What are you thinking about?
Nothing to worry about, okay? Just remembered I had something to do back at the office.
Right. Let's not go doing anything stupid, okay?
Like I told you, nothing to worry about. Ciao, amigo.
Yeah. See ya. I've got to do something. Something's not right.
Hi, Ava. We may have a big problem with Kyle. We need to talk.
Kyle, I thought you already left.
Oh, hi, Pullman. Yeah, I did. I just wanted to tie up a few loose ends here before hitting the bed.
Anything I can do to help? We're all basically working on the same thing anyway.
Nah, I'm almost done here anyhow. Thanks, though.
Well, suit yourself. See you around the campus.
Test firing in 2 hours. That should give me enough time to prepare. Then it's goodbye.
Nathan, what is it with Kyle? What has he done?
Nothing yet, as far as I know. That's what bothers me. It's like he's ready to explode, capable of anything.
Yes?
Sir, it's Earth Control, Admiral Herndon. Should I patch it through to your quarters?
Yes, Lieutenant. Patch it through. Thank you.
My pleasure, sir.
Captain Shubian, how goes the research? Did I catch you napping?
Oh, Admiral. Yes, actually you did.
Good. You'll probably need the rest for what's ahead of you.
You're probably right. The research is going very well in answer to your question. Rudy assures me that he'll be ready with the test within an hour. We're excited and anxious.
That's great news. The board and I agree with you. Time is of the essence. In fact, I wish there was more time for first contact protocol with Jin, but you've handled it splendidly.
Thank you, sir, but I feel there's more to his story than he's letting on.
That may be. But the nature of the technology that brought Jin here, and the relative proximity of Jin's conflict poses a serious threat to the security of Earth. We need you over there to assess the situation, Sid.
I concur. It's too risky to even consider the possibility that they don't know we exist. There were several anomalies in that same location. Doesn't seem random. Eventually, they may get curious as to what or who was on the other side.
Exactly. We've already dispatched the courier to your coordinates.
Reinforcements?
An early Christmas present. They'll recover your shuttle crew from Mars and remain in position for your return. If any hostiles follow you through, we'll be waiting for them.
I feel better already. Thanks for looking out for us, sir.
Wouldn't have it any other way. This is the dawn of a new age as a civilization for us, Sid. I'm sure you're well aware of the gravity of the situation. No pun intended.
Of course. We've just discovered we're not alone in the universe. That's a lot for everyone to digest.
Now I'm sending you encrypted files for your eyes only. Read them, understand them, no variations. Good luck, Captain.
Yes, sir. Shubian out. Yes?
Captain, Lieutenant Nathan Falls here, sir.
Yes, Lieutenant. What can I do for you?
Sir, we have a problem.
What kind of problem? Rudy tells me everything's on schedule, if not earlier.
Not that kind of problem, sir. It's my roommate, Kyle Bryan. He's missing. He said he had to come to engineering after his shift, but that was well over an hour ago.
I take it he's not in engineering then?
Well, no, sir, he's not.
Lieutenant, I fail to see the problem. He couldn't have gone too far.
Sir, this is Lieutenant Eva Johnson. Kyle and I just broke up, and he's taking it really hard. I'm afraid he made you something desperate.
Like what?
I don't know, sir. I know him pretty well. He's a smart guy.
Perhaps not as smart as you thought he was, or as I had hoped from a crewman.
The kiss he took was better than he gave.
All right, organize a search with security. Find him. Please have some good news for me.
You're in luck, Captain. I do. We're ready for the test.
Excellent. Brief me on the procedure.
It's quite simple, actually. I'll run the test from here at the engineering console in the bridge. Gunnery will fire the gun in the direction that we calculated, and we'll monitor the resulting rift stability.
How long will the firing last?
If all goes well, 60 seconds tops.
What could go wrong? How dangerous will this be for the ship?
The only thing that we noticed that could pose a potential problem is that the rift might create a sort of event horizon. A kind of barrier between our universe and what's inside the rift. We're convinced that if you're going through the rift, you better be all the way through the event horizon before the rift closes.
Why? What would happen?
We're not really sure.
Excuse me? I didn't quite get that.
We don't really know. The computer couldn't tell us that particular scenario. But we expect that the results could range from nothing to possible time displacement for any object caught within the event horizon's influence, but not entirely in the rift itself before it closes. Anything outside 5,000 meters should be safe. That would include us.
Well, I understood Jin didn't experience any time displacement.
Well, in Jin's case, there wasn't. But in theory, it's still a possibility. The test will determine how we need to adjust the energy into the rift to make it stable and safe. The test will be successful.
All right, Rudy. Start your countdown. Let's get this thing over with.
Yes, sir. Gunnery, check in.
All readings nominal. Checklist complete. Ready here. Awaiting countdown.
Check. Matt?
I have nominal readings as well. Checklist complete. All ready.
Excellent. Countdown. T-minus 3 minutes. Mark. Countdown begun, Captain.
Thanks, Rudy. By the way, did anyone else work on these simulations?
My engineering crew, Kyle. In fact, that's where we got the idea for the time displacement.
Nuts! Nathan, this is Shubian. I think Kyle may be up to something more sinister than just hiding. He may very well be in the shuttle bay. Spread out, I want him found. Rudy, I'm betting your golden boy is smarter than you thought he was.
So that would be pretty smart.
Exactly. When was the last time you saw him?
Yesterday in engineering, finishing up the computations for the rift test.
Remember if he's doing anything out of the ordinary?
Not really. I mean, he spent longer in the simulation bay than the rest of us. I just assumed he was being thorough.
Yeah, he was being thorough, all right. This is beginning to stink.
What's wrong, Captain?
Lieutenant Brian, Kyle, may have gotten a Dear John letter, and I think he's about to do something real stupid.
Seconds.
Matt, sensor readings of any mass?
Negative, sir. All clear.
Make this quick and take your readings, Rudy. No messing around in the name of science. Got it?
Got it. Diesel, fire the gun.
Main gun powering up.
Cool. Very cool.
What's going on? Why are the alarms on?
Kyle started a launch operation. I can't stop
How
it.
did he do that? There's safeguards in place.
I don't know, but I think he's in the shuttle.
Override.
I can't. He's locked me out. You know, I knew he was up to something, but I didn't think he would pull a stunt like this.
Did you take a report it to anybody?
And say what? That Kyle's acting weird? Like that's news to anybody.
Captain, this is Berkman.
Shubian here. Did you find him?
Yes, sir. He's taken the shuttle out. Telemetry says he's headed straight for the rift. We tried to stop him, but he locked out the override.
Confirmed, sir. Bay doors open. Shuttle underway.
Warning, bay doors open. Clear the area. Warning, bay doors opening. Clear the area. Warning, shuttle bay depressurizing. Clear the area.
Rudy, shut her down! Shut her down now! Son of a... I'm not gonna lose a crewman on my watch!
Already working on it, but the shutdown sequence has got to run.
How long?
About 30 seconds.
Eternity. Can you accelerate the shutdown?
Shuttle is 10,000 meters and closing fast on the rift, Captain. The rift is holding steady.
No, this is not like a light switch where we can just turn it off. This is a tricky manipulation of space and time. We've got to treat it like that. No telling what the consequences might be.
8,000 and closing.
Rachel, open the comm.
It's already open, sir.
Lieutenant Bryan, this is Captain Shubian. There's no time to debate. Stop the shuttle and turn around. Kyle, you're in danger.
10 seconds.
5,000 meters. It's stopped, sir.
Rift is closing. Kyle, get out of there! He's too close.
Rudy, get Jin and meet me in the briefing room. Rachel, contact Nathan and send him there. Matt, the bridge is yours. Have the crew secure stations.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.